الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما من دابة في الأرض إلا على الله رزقها ويعلم مستقرها ومستودعها كل في كتاب مبين صدق الله العظيم. Most honorable ulama kiram, respected brothers and brothers in Islam, all praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and peace and salutations be on our master beloved Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. A very great Imam by the name of Imam Suyuti rahmatullah alayhi has made mention 5 qualities that children have. The 5 qualities which children possess is the very same 5 qualities. If the adults have to possess them, they will become the saint of the heirs. خمس خصال في الصغار لو كانت في الكبار مع ربهم لكانوا أولياء. With the very same qualities that children possess, if the adults have to possess them, they will become the saint of the heirs. Now, what are the 5 qualities that kids having them, that we all should try to have those qualities? Number 1, لا يهتمون بالرزق. Number 2, وإذا مرضوا لا يشكون من خالقهم. Number 3, يأكلون مجتمعين. Number 4, وإذا خافوا جرت عيونهم بالدموع. And number 5, إذا تخاصموا تسارعوا إلى الصلح. The first quality that children possess is that لا يهتمون بالرزق. That a child is not worried what will happen tomorrow, how will I eat tomorrow. The sustenance, the child knows that however tomorrow I will get food. The child is not worried about the markets and the climate. He knows Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide him tomorrow. Very same way adults have to possess this quality, that I will try my best, but the giver and the provider is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let me not worry so much about this dunya that I forget my akhirah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَمَا مِن دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَّا عَلَى اللَّهِ رِزْقُهَا. That every walking creation on the face of the earth, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took the responsibility to give that creation sustenance. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed how much each and every human being on the face of this earth will eat, and how much sustenance he will get till the day he dies. So sustenance in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let us focus more on our hereafter than focusing on this dunya. Because whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us. إِنَّ رَبًّا كَفَاكَ بِالْأَمْسِ مَا كَانَ سَيَكْفِيكَ فِي غَدٍ مَا يَكُونُ. That Allah who nurtured you till today, will that Allah abandon you tomorrow? This will never happen inshallah. That Allah who gave us food to eat till today, tomorrow the very same Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide for us. So this quality of not worrying what will happen tomorrow, the kid has it. Ask the kid what will happen tomorrow, the kid's not worried. Why? Because the kid knows whatever food I want, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide. Very same way, brothers, our sustenance, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed, we will definitely get it. Whether we want or not, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give it. And we see often so many times that people, وَمِنَ الدَّلِيلِ عَلَى الْقَضَاءِ وَحُكْمِهِ, that from the testimony that Allah ta'ala is a provider, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a nourisher. Many times we see an unskilled person, he owns an empire. And a person who is educated, he is still striving and looking for employment. Many times a person not educated, but he's a millionaire. So the criteria of success, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not put in someone having more wealth or less wealth. Because this is a system of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala till qiyamah. In the world you find some people very wealthy, some middle class, some poor. And this is the system of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will carry on till qiyamah. But the criteria of success is not this. Because if the criteria of success was in the wealth of this world, then Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam will be the richest man on the face of this earth. He was the beloved of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But whenever dunya came to him, he chased it away. Comes in the hayat of Sahaba, once Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala was sitting, and he asked for water. So they gave him water, honey water. He was about to drink that water, and he placed the glass down and started crying. He cried and he sobbed. Later on, Sahaba radiallahu anhu asked him, "Oh Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, why are you crying so much? We gave you a glass of water with honey and you were crying." He said, "The reason I was crying is because once I was sitting with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and I could not see something which Nabi alayhi salatu wa salam could see. And he would say, move from here, move from here, move from here." So then later on I asked the Nabi of Allah, "Oh Nabi of Allah, what was that was coming to you and you were saying, move from here, move from here?" So Nabi alayhi salatu wa salam told me, "Abu Bakr, dunya was coming to me. And I told the dunya, move from here, move from here. And the dunya told me, oh Nabi of Allah, you will be safe from me. But people after you, they will not be safe from me." So Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, I was crying, I thought this honey water is a dunya which is coming to me. So criteria of success, getting more and less, that is what that is. Criteria of success is Allah pleased with you, that is a criteria of success. Have you done enough for your akhirat? That is criteria of success. Are you following the way of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Then you are successful. So the first quality a child possesses, la yahtamuna bil rizqi, not worried how will I eat tomorrow. Let us all try and possess that quality. Our object should be akhirat. Yes, try for it. Try for it. But whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant it to us. The second quality a child possesses, وَإِذَا مَرِضُوا لَا يَشْكُونَ مِنْ خَالِقِهِمْ. Whenever a child is sick, the child will never complain, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me the sickness? Why am I in this calamity? The child will never complain. Let us have this quality in us. Some calamity, some difficulty in our life, let us not make a habit of complaining all the time. One of our scholar teacher told us once, listen, never mention your complaints to people. Why? Because the friends will feel sorry and the enemies will rejoice, and the only thing will happen to you. Where whatever problem you got, mention it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ask Allah and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant it to you. Complaining to people, I got this problem will never solve your problem. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, that person who keeps on going to people and keeps on asking people, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this. He said, Nabi alayhi salatu wa salam said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hand him over to the creation. Keep on asking. Till he dies, he keep on asking people. Nabi alayhi salatu wa salam then said, the slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who comes to the court of Allah and he keeps on begging to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide for him. Now or later, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him sustenance. But the person who got a habit of asking people, Allah will hand him over to people. Nabi alayhi salatu wa salam said, so brothers, this quality, وَإِذَا مَرِضُوا لَا يَشْكُونَ مِنْ خَالِقِهِمْ, of complaining to people, I got this problem, come to the court of Allah and cry to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we will see how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fulfill our necessity. Many times a person is saying, but I make dua to Allah. My dua got no acceptance. Many times, what we are striving for now is we are striving for our desires, not our necessities. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will fulfill Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never took a promise that I will fulfill your desires. Yes, Allah did take a promise of fulfilling your desires in Jannah, not in this dunya. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kept this Jannah for desires. Whatever you want, Allah will grant you. Once Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhuma entered the house of his son, and he saw a few things in his house. So he said, "Oh my son, you got so many things in your house. Where you got all this from? And why you got this?" So he said, "Oh my father, I desired this. That is the reason I bought this in the house." Then Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma told him, "Oh my son, please keep your desires for the hereafter. Please keep your desires for Jannah. That is a place to fulfill your desires." So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will fulfill our necessities. But fulfilling the desires in this world, Allah never took a promise. Yes, Allah did take a promise to fulfill our desires in Jannah. So many times a person will say, "I keep on asking, but I must see what I'm asking." Many times what we ask from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is a wisdom behind why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not give. And many times Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives when it's a perfect time to give it to you. And many times whatever you asking from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala later on gives it 10 times better than what you asked for. So brothers, the second quality, never complain to people. Whatever we have, go to the doorstep of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come in the court of Allah. Come to the masjid, 2 rakat of salah. Sahaba radiallahu anhum, that was the habit. Anything they wanted, even if there was no salt in the house, such a minor thing, they would perform 2 rakat salah and make dua to Allah. Allah, I need this. Let us make a habit of our life. Never ask anybody. Any minor thing also. First thing we go to Allah. Allah, please, I got this problem solved. Our dua and our sadaqah never abandon, brothers. Allah gave us such a big weapon. Dua and sadaqah, these two are such great weapons. Entire world can get together, they can give us these weapons. Sadaqah and dua. Let us make a habit of our life daily. Some sadaqah and daily, think of some time asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One is to ask and one is to beg Allah. Beg Allah. Allah likes it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَالَّذِينَ تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِهِ مَا يَمْلِكُونَ مِن قِطْمِيرٍ إِن تَدْعُوهُمْ لَا يَسْمَعُوا دُعَاءَكُمْ وَلَوْ سَمِعُوا مَا اسْتَجَابُوا لَكُمْ. He said, those who you are asking, they don't even own the cover of the seed of the dates. مَا يَمْلِكُونَ مِن قِطْمِيرٍ. They don't even own the cover of the seed of the date. وَالَّذِينَ تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِهِ مَا إِن تَدْعُوهُمْ لَا يَسْمَعُوا دُعَاءَكُمْ. If you ask them, they will fulfill your desires. إِن تَدْعُوهُمْ لَا يَسْمَعُوا دُعَاءَكُمْ وَلَوْ سَمِعُوا مَا اسْتَجَابُوا لَكُمْ. Even if they hear, they will not grant it to you. They will not give it to you. Go ask someone, I need this. The first time the person will give it to you. The second time you will feel, this person keep on asking this. Ask Allah. Go first time, Allah will grant you. Go second time, Allah will be more happier. Go third time, Allah will become your beloved. So make a habit of asking and begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not complaining to the creation and humans. وَإِذَا مَرِضُوا لَا يَشْكُونَ مِنْ خَالِقِهِمْ. There's a second quality of a child. The third quality, يَأْكُلُونَ مُجْتَمِعِينَ. You will find children, whenever they will eat together. This is a sign of unity. Let us have one meal in the house, every member of the family in the house, sitting together and having that meal. يَأْكُلُونَ مُجْتَمِعِينَ. Sitting together and having a meal, this is a sign of unity. And the fourth quality a child has, وَإِذَا خَافُوا جَرَتْ عُيُونُهُمْ بِالدُّمُوعِ. Whenever a child fears, whatever he wants, the child cries. The child knows, if I will cry, I will get. Let us possess this quality of crying before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Crying before Allah is so beloved to Allah. Wallah, Allah can make things impossible possible. Quran is teaching us, قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شقيا وإني خفت الموالي من ورائي وكانت امرأتي عاقرا فهب لي من لدنك وليا. Quran is there, hidayat for us. What Quran is teaching us, Surah Maryam, Zakaria alayhi salatu wasalam, he begged to Allah. Quran is saying, he said, oh Allah, my bones are weak. I'm gone old. Literally he's saying, Allah, my bones are weak. Allah, I'm gone old. Allah, I want a child. Then he said, oh Allah, وَإِنِّي خِفْتُ الْمَوَالِيَ مِنْ وَرَائِي وَكَانَتِ امْرَأَتِي عَاقِرَةً. my wife is barren, she cannot give birth to a child. It is impossible. Allah, but whenever I came to your court, Allah, I was never disappointed. Allah, please grant it to me. Allah is saying, Ya Zakaria, inna nubashiruka bi ghulamin ismuhu Yahya. Oh Zakaria, we give you glad tidings. We will give you a son whose name will be Yahya. This was impossible to get a child. Who made it possible? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come to the court of Allah and every impossible will be possible. And go to people, they will make every possible thing impossible. Come to the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the fourth quality of crying, let us cry before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah loves when His servant, when His slave comes to His court. And when he cries, Allah just loves it. And the fourth quality a child possesses, the children possess, وَإِذَا تَخَاصَمُوا تَسَارَعُوا إِلَى الصُّلْحِ. Something very, very great. Whenever they have a conflict, whenever they have a fight, very, very quick they will hasten to reconcile. Often you see children fighting now. 2 minutes later, the very same two friends who are fighting, they reconcile, now they play. This is a lesson for me and you to learn, brothers. Yes, conflict will happen. We as humans, things will go here and there. But let us hasten to reconcile. And we small things will make such a big issue out of it. The entire life not speaking to someone. Why? Some small thing. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, every Monday and every Thursday, the doors of Jannah open. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives everyone besides 2 people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whoever ascribes partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whoever is a kafir, Allah does not forgive him. And the second person, Allah says, that person who has enmity, and he is not talking to his Muslim brother, he is not reconciling, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, delay his forgiveness till he reconciles. Delay his forgiveness till he reconciles. Nabi alayhi salam said 3 times. Delay his forgiveness till he reconciles. And today, for silly things, brothers, for years and years, with our brothers, we are not talking. For what good reason? Open the seerah, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the very same people of Makkah who tortured him. Because of the very same people of Makkah, 2 of his daughters were divorced. Because of the very same people of Makkah, his daughter Zainab radiyallahu ta'ala anha was martyred. And the pain she went through, 6 years of pain, and then later on she became a martyr. Who was this? The people of Makkah did it. The people of Makkah, they tortured him, they saw him, they could, the worst of the worst things they could do, they did to him. And finally, when he was leaving Makkah Mukarramah, he went to the Baytullah and he said, Oh Baytullah, I do not want to leave you, but my nation is compelling me to leave Makkah Mukarramah. That is the reason I am leaving Makkah Mukarramah. The very same Nabi of Allah later on, years later, when the victory of Makkah took place, when Fatah Makkah took place, the very same nation came to him. Who were the people? All the people who did all the evil. What Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam said, today I will deal with you like how Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam dealt with his brothers. I forgive all of you. What worse crime can it be that 2 daughters are being divorced because of the people? 1 daughter is being martyred. You are compelled to leave your town because of the very same nation, and later on you forgive the very same nation. Is that easy to do, brothers? This is the teaching of our Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So we request one and all, the first quality of children, وَإِذَا تَخَاصَمُوا تَسَارَعُوا إِلَى الصُّلْحِ. When we have a conflict, hasten to reconcile. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us tawfiq wa akhiru da'wana.